on land, where pioneers once traveled, pioneers of a different kind are ready to explore new territory. These pioneers of extreme entertainment are willing to leave tracks where no other roller coaster has ever gone. Successfully, that is.
It's a game changer from a technology standpoint.
Wood coasters have been around for a really long time. Outlaw Run takes wood coasters to a whole other playing field.
We're able to invert, we're able to put more forces on the track, we're able to have a steeper drop. It's just unheard of to be able to do this.
Herschend Family Entertainment may have never been pegged as a future powerhouse in amusement park innovation. Its humble beginnings in 1960 saw a cave tour in Branson, Missouri become a thriving theme park known as Silver Dollar City, and that one tourist attraction multiply into attractions around the country, the largest family-owned theme park chain in America.
We have 26 properties, only about 15 of them take capital. So it always starts out with, where do we need to put the capital to drive the best return, the best attendance? And in this case, Silver Dollar City's year was coming up.
In 2003, founders Jack and Pete asked Joel Manby to lead the company forward as CEO.
The park was so good for empty nesters and second honeymooners, we really needed to expand its appeal to the teenager and the young child.
To expand those demographics, Joel looked to continue on a decade-old track of major thrill attractions like Wildfire, a multi-looping steel coaster, and Powder Keg, a steel compressed air launch coaster, all centering around the park's 1880s theme.
And so when we do those, we do them in a way that's heavily themed, but also back parts of the park so we don't destroy the integrity and the feel of the central Silver Dollar City Village. We always hope to carry on the legacy that Jack and Pete put into place. It's a huge challenge and probably the thing that intimidates me the most as the leader. Jack and Pete have done such a great job building a very unique property, and we don't want to hurt that uniqueness.
To Brad Thomas, Silver Dollar City's general manager, the next step became clear.
About 3 to 5 years ago, we started looking at 2013 as a great year to invest for Silver Dollar City. We had several components that we tested, several different additions that we would test, and the wood coaster concept out-tested anything else that we were considering. We then went to coaster manufacturers and asked them to help us create a coaster that would cause families from Dallas to Chicago to want to drive to Branson, Missouri.
For Fred Grubb, revolutionizing the theme park industry was never the original intent.
Well, I was working for a company in Seattle building zoo exhibit type work. We went to a park called Silverwood Theme Park. We did some artificial rock work and some artwork for them on a whitewater raft ride, and we helped construct the raft ride. At that point, Silverwood asked me if I'd stay there and work. The following season, they wanted to build a roller coaster, so I said, well, sure, why not? You know, you can build square things or you can build this.
Unlike a lot of different sections of the country where you have soil and you have flat land, in the Ozarks, we don't have flat land and we don't have a lot of soil. You get much past 1/4 of an inch and you hit solid rock. There's not a lot of things that we build here that are easily built.
Another challenge was we wanted to leave all of the foliage in the trees, so we had to work around that. Working on the steep hillsides, that was another challenge.
Even though it was challenging, and even though our construction crews dealt with 100+ degree weather all of last summer, we knew that we would end up with a world-class coaster. So that made it all worthwhile, and I think kept causing folks to keep on persevering even when they hit some snags.
While the ride rose out of the Missouri hills, Herschend and Silver Dollar City still needed to finalize a theme and name to market the new ride.
We considered several different names, but Outlaw Run just kind of felt good to us. We also knew that a wood coaster would fit real nicely into a theme of a Western stagecoach type of storyline. So we created the storyline, which basically is the stagecoach depot, and is out on the outskirts of Silver Dollar City. And from that stagecoach depot, every day stagecoaches depart heading westward. It could be families going out to visit a family member that's already gone west, or it may be an entire family packing up all of their worldly possessions and then actually moving to Utah or Colorado. As those stagecoaches were departing, these outlaws started emerging and taking some of those possessions. But the good citizens of Silver Dollar City, they banded together. They got all kinds of lawmen and women from around the country to come in and help them get control of these hills, and they hired really fast stagecoach drivers that would take those stagecoaches out of Silver Dollar City really fast.
There were a couple of interesting marketing issues with this ride. We're always about wholesome family entertainment. We will never do anything to violate a mother's trust in what we offer. Calling something Outlaw Run, we didn't want to glorify outlaws, so we were very careful in that the good guys always win in this. The law enforcement's more glorified than the outlaw. Our original logo, the outlaw had guns, and we decided to can the guns, keep the horse riding fast. Just with all the gun issues out there today, we didn't need that.
And we have a statement that we're boldly saying, the good guys always win at Silver Dollar City. The villain is not the hero on this ride. And that's a part of who we are as a culture, that's a part of who we want to be, and we want kids that visit Silver Dollar City to aspire to be the good guy. That's not new, that's where we've been since we opened May 1st, 1960.
Even people who might be afraid of some other wooden coasters because of how much they rattle and shake, they need to ride this ride because it's smoother out of the block than anything I've ever seen.
And Silver Dollar City hopes the rideability factor furthers the park's mission.
If I were to describe this ride, I would just use two words: family fun. It's enough of exhilaration and adrenaline that mom and dad and the kids are going to have a blast, but also not so much so that it terrifies folks to where they don't want to ride. And we want families to experience fun together.
Everything we do, we think through, how are we going to be satisfying a multi-generational family that wants to come here as a family and enjoy, hopefully, the best day of their year.
To Joel, innovations like Outlaw Run bring some of the greatest rewards.
I remember 3 years ago where we sat in that room and we said, are we going to take kind of risks to do all new technology at our kind of smaller company? The fact that we did it, it's a very, very gratifying day. We don't have to be an innovation leader to do really well, but it's really gratifying when we are.
As Outlaw Run ushers in a new era for the wooden roller coaster, Fred sees no end in sight for the new possibilities.
There isn't anything that we are not going to do with the wooden roller coasters. We have a lot of things in development right now that go above and beyond what anybody has thought of. To all those that have told us that it can't be done, it shouldn't be done, the proof is here.